Floss Tube. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lacey with Lacey Makes. I hope everybody's having a fantastic long weekend. We're here to talk about stitching, so let's get into it. For recent finishes, I'm super excited about this. I finished my June Trucking Along. I couldn't find the black frame at Hobby Lobby that Priscilla and Chelsea did theirs on. I am on the list. If you are in Stitching with the Housewives Facebook page, Leila May Designs made a post where you can get the frame that they used at the stitching retreat, and I'm on the list to get that frame, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. I'm sure they have so many to make. So in the meantime, I got this at Hobby Lobby, and it's actually a welcome sign. So there's like a little square in here that has a welcome sign on it, and then I just glued this sticky board with black gingham on there. I glued it so it's permanent, and then I can switch the truck and sign part out and the bow part out for each month. But I loved this so much. I saw it and I was like, that would be perfect. So that was the finish. And that was June Trucking Along by Stitching with the Housewives. I was so excited to get that done. And now I have the July one, so I need to start it. If you guys are interested in that frame or welcome sign, it was in the spring section, so it was 50% off. And there's the UPC. All right, that was my one and only finish. So whips, for regular whips, I have got the Bloom Chockful by Hands On Design and Priscilla. And I originally meant to just start the jar part, but I wasn't paying attention and I cut my fabric for this size, for the small. So I started the small first and I got a little bit done on it. And then I went back and cut my fabric correctly for the jar part. So that's how far I've gotten on that. And then I've worked a ton more on Star Spangled Swine Farm, also by Hands On Design and Priscilla. I want to get this done so bad and get it displayed, because it is so cute. So the tree's all done. The truck and the pigs are all done. I do need to go back in and do black for the eyes and then the tires, since I didn't stitch it on black. And then the house is all done except for the windows. So I've got quite a bit done on that one. So that's what I've worked on other than my mania starts. And I've got a lot of mania. I originally was going to do these videos once a week until mania was over, but it's hard to get a video together once a week. So it's been 2 weeks since I did my last video, so I've got 2 weeks worth of mania. So get a snack. This is going to take a minute. I've got 2006 Prairie Schooler Santa for Santa Sunday. And I just got a little bit done on him. And I'm using all the called for DMC colors. I don't ever change colors for Prairie Schooler Santas. And then I also started for Merry Monday this freebie chart that Priscilla and Chelsea did last July for Jolly July. And it's Chicken Joy. And I just got a little bit of green done on that one, so not very much. And then for that Tuesday, I did Easter House Trio by Waxing Moon Designs, and I started this top one that just says Easter. And I got a very small start on this one. Just a little tiny bit of white. And then for Witchy Wednesday, I'm super excited about this one. I did Celebrate Halloween by Madame Chantilly. And I got the little witch doll done. And I'm using all the called for colors except for her skin is green. I just think that all witches are better green. So that's my own personal opinion. So she is adorable. And then for that Thursday, I did this little Red Riding Hood pattern. She goes with the Alice in Wonderland pattern I showed last week. They're in their little snow globe. And I did not get very much done on this one either. I just got her little face. And I think in my last video, I said this was 14 count doubloon because I bought this before I started dyeing my own fabric. This is actually 16 count Ren. So it's really pretty. It's a lot. I didn't realize it was 16 count instead of 14 count. So the stitches are real small and puffy with 2 strands, but I like it. And then for Fall Friday, I did Autumn ABCs by Little House Needleworks. And I got a little bit done on that one. I have Summer ABCs just about done. I need to get it out and finish it so I can display it for summer and then get cracking on the Fall ABCs so I can display it for fall. And then for Stars and Stripes Saturday, I did Liberty Hill Farms by Silver Creek Samplers. This is so cute. I had only intended to put a couple of stitches in on this one and then work on Star Spangled Spine Farm, but I ended up working all my stitchy time that day on this, and I got the whole top row done. I pulled my own floss colors. These are all classic Colorworks colors, but I tried to make them as close to the called for colors as I could. And then this is on what is it on? Fabric Flare fabric, and I think this is Long White Pine Board is what this is called. And I thought it looked really awesome on this fabric. And then for the next Santa Sunday, I started the Prairie Schooler Santa Rides. I started the truck. And then I'm gonna save the rest of these for Jolly July, where you do a new ornament start every day, the month of July. So that'll be fun. And then I got quite a bit of his truck started. And then for Merry Monday, I started Winter ABCs by Little House Needleworks. And I just got a little bit done on that one. I was gonna do blue, but then I just went back for my trusty tea coffee dyed Ada. It goes with everything. And then this one, I was super excited to start. This is my first Plum Street Sampler pattern. But Plum Street Sampler tricked me into having to stitch on even weave, which I don't love. I'm an Ada girl. I love my Ada. It's just easier. But this is the Addams Family by Plum Street Samplers, and their little faces and some of their hair is stitched 1/1 when everything else in the pattern is stitched 2/2, or if you're stitching on Ada, just one box. And I looked at it, trying to decide if I could fix it to where I could just stitch it with the Aida, and I can't. I'm not savvy enough to fix it. So I got out my one piece of tea coffee dyed Monaco, which is even weave. And I started this, and I didn't have too much trouble. I didn't stitch as fast as I would have liked to, but I got a good start on that. So we'll see how that goes. And then for another Witchy Wednesday, I did Trick or Treat by the Prairie Schooler. I love this pattern so much. And then during Jolly July for ornaments, I'll do these two because I have a Halloween tree. So I'll do those for Jolly July also. And this one, you can tell the patterns that I'm really excited about, because the ones that I'm not really excited about, I just put a couple of stitches in that day for Mania. But the ones that I'm really excited about, I devote all my stitchy time that day to it. So I got almost all the bottom done. That's gonna be so cute. And then that Thursday, I started home the Patriotic What's in My Cup pattern by Stitching with the Housewives. And I got quite a bit done on the top of that. And then for Fall Friday, I started Pumpkin Hollow Farms by Little House Needleworks. And I also started this on that white long pine board by Fabric Flair. So I got quite a bit done on that one. And then for Stars and Stripes Saturday, I started Patriotic Row by Bent Creek. And I was on a baseball field all day watching my 13-year-old play, so I got quite a bit done on this one. I got the whole barn done. I got the ABCs done up to F. I got most of the little flag done on top of the barn. And I picked my own colors for this one too. I tried to get as close to the pictured colors as possible, but I did Sticks and Twigs by Classic Colorworks for the alphabet, and then I think I did do the called for because I had Lancaster Red by Weeks Dye Works in my stash. But I'm gonna finish it up with all my own floss, but make it as close to the pictured colors as possible. And then yesterday for Santa Sunday, I was really excited about this one. I started Holly Jolly Farm, the big piece by Hands On Design and Priscilla. And again, I was ballpark stitching, and then I stitched in the car all the way home. So I got a good part of the house done. So I was really excited about that. So that was all my whips. It was a lot. So for haul, I've got a lot of haul this video. I got this a couple weeks ago, I think right after I filmed my last video. And I know I've said before, I belong to the Truckin' Along Club at Fat Quarter Shop, so they send you the pattern, the fabric, and all the floss you need for your Truckin' Along chart. So I got July, and I think I'm gonna start that today after I do my Mania start. So I'm really excited about this. That'll look really cute on that also. And then also I got Sweet Land of Liberty by Blackbird Designs, the book. There's so much cute stuff in here. I love every pattern. I'm really excited for that. I'm kind of over patriotic stitching though for the year. So I really want to finish Star Spangled Swine Farm, at least the bottom part, and get it up on, I have the wooden door that Priscilla used to finish it. So I at least want to get the bottom part done and displayed, and then I'll have a wreath to put on the top. So if I don't get the top part done, it's not a big deal. But I want to finish that. I want to finish July Truckin' Along. And I would like to finish the What's in My Cup series because they're really short, or they're really easy to finish. It doesn't take very long. So I would like to finish those and then be done with patriotic stitching for the season. I'm ready for fall and Halloween. But I love this book. It's so cute. And then also, so to go along with 4th of July patriotic stitching, we were in Tulsa this weekend for a baseball tournament. And there was a Super Target across the street from our hotel. And I had to go over there for some other things. So I went through the dollar spot, and they had these enamel stars that I thought would be perfect for the What's in My Cup. So I bought 4 of them. There were 2 shades of blue, which worked out perfect. And then, of course, they had red and white. So I don't know if they'll look good with the What's in My Cup, but they were $3, so I bought all of them. And we'll see how that ends up looking. So also, while we were in Tulsa, I went to the Silver Needle, and I roamed around in there for about 30 minutes. My husband was good enough to wait in the car for me while I did all that. And I got all of these things. I got the new 2020 Prairie Schooler Santa. He's so cute. I love those bunnies. And then I got Hands On Designs Humble Honey. And then I got this Happy Halloween Companion by Artful Offerings. I think he's just so cute. His little hands in the air. And then I got 2 Brenda Gervais patterns. I got Peppermint Pals. And then I got Boo to You. I love those patterns. They had Santa, but I did not get Santa too. And then when I got home from Tulsa, this was waiting for me in the mail. I do the Fabric Flare monthly fabric club, also through Fat Quarter Shop. And this month it was aqua. It's a really pretty aqua color, and I may do Peppermint Pals on that. So that was on my haul. And so the rest of my Mania plans for the remainder of Mania. Today I will start Snowy Chockfull by Hands On Designs and Priscilla. And then for Tuesday, I will start Easter Peep by Brenda Gervais. And I think I'm going to do my own colors. This is called for DMC colors, but I have some really pretty classic color works that I think I want to use instead. And then for Witchy Wednesday, I'm going to do Remember Me by Birds of a Feather. I love that pattern, it's so cute. And then for Thursday, I got all of the What's in My Cup Easter done, except for Peep. I didn't get to him before I was done stitching Easter. So I'm gonna start Peep. And then for Fall Friday, I am going to start Boo to You that I just bought. Get him started. And then to end Stitch Mania, the very last day, the 31st is Monday. So I'm going to start the 2020 Prairie Schooler Santa. for Santa Sunday. And then Mania will be done. And then I think for the month of June, I think I want to stitch all fall and Halloween. I think I'm going to ignore the days of the week prompts for stitching and just stitch fall and Halloween all month long. I think it'll be fun, except for I'll have to put July trucking along, and then if I don't get Star Spangled Swine Farm done in May, I'll need to take it into June. But other than that, I think I'm gonna do fall. So that's all I've got for you guys. Thanks for coming back and hanging out with me. Again, I hope everybody's having a good holiday weekend, and if you're able to, hanging out with family and friends if your state allows that. Missouri is pretty much open back up. So I guess I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thanks. Bye.